Alright, I'm about to make my first salad after many, many days. It's December 4th, and Saturday I broke a 5-day water fast, and before that I did 35 days of juice fasting. And so since Saturday I've only been eating like soft, juicy fruit because you have to ease your digestive system back into the whole idea of eating. And so today, I'm finally making my first salad, and already, just ordering these ingredients, I feel a whole new appreciation for the simple ingredients. It's like if you ever get tired of eating healthy, just go on a fast and you're going to revigorate, you're going to renew all your appreciation and gratitude for these simple foods. Like even these tomatoes, I was smelling them and they smell amazing, And so, anyway, the salad, I treated myself to this soft, tender baby Butterhead. So it's very gentle on the digestive system. And such a cute, little head of lettuce. And so I'll start by just chopping that up. It's gorgeous, so pristine. So tender. I appreciate that company, Gotham Greens, so much. Love it. Yay, I'm so excited to eat a salad. When you go without, you really appreciate. So yeah, it's December 4th, 2025. I'm on my healing journey still. But I feel great. I feel great. I'm trusting God. And let's do this. Okay, so the chopped up baby Butterhead lettuce. I'm going to put in a little bit of the cilantro into the salad, but most of it is going to go into the dressing. Just a little in the salad. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the green tops of a scallion in there for some flavor. Let's see here. Good enough. Chop it a little bit tinier. Alright, the scallions in. So it's just a simple salad with the lettuce, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of scallion. And now I'm gonna follow Chris Kendall's recommendations on an oil-free, salt-free salad dressing. All right. So his recommendation for this is to mix a mango. I'm gonna go for the most ripe one. This one feels the most ripe. So to do half mango and half tomato. This one feels soft. Okay, so I'm gonna put basically mango and tomato, I've never tried this before. He says that it's, you know, a mix that you wouldn't normally think of, but it's savory and sweet. And then he says you can add some things to it and he gives some recommendations. And so I'm going to add some things to it, but this is the base. And I'm just going to make enough for probably today and tomorrow. So into the blender. This is my blender with my Nama juicer, the kind that has a blender attachment. I did that because, as you can see, I have a small kitchen, so I wanted to lower the counter space. Now I'm gonna do the mango. Start by peeling it. And just in case these weren't ripe, I did buy frozen mango because I was like, I totally want to make this tonight. But these actually showed up ripe, so I'm really excited to use the fresh mango. So on my healing journey, so almost 2.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer, and I didn't do anything that the doctors told me to do. I didn't do chemo, I didn't do surgery, I didn't do radiation, I didn't even do hormone blockers. And so I've been doing all these natural things because God convicted me that the body can heal when you take good care of it. And I trust God. So that's not to say that I haven't experienced the ups and downs of this journey, you know. Sometimes, you know, fear comes up and I have to battle it. It's a battle of the mind, soul, the spirit. It's a battle of faith. But ultimately, it's awesome. It's awesome because I'm in really great shape because of this. Obviously, look what I'm doing. So the benefit is that I'm in really good shape. So after a year, the tumor right here shrunk by half. That was confirmed by a PET CT scan. And there's an enlarged lymph node here, and there were a few more enlarged lymph nodes. And yeah, so after a year, the PET CT scan showed that they all shrunk by half, which was amazing. And so then I haven't had a scan since though, so I don't know how much they've shrunk since then, but I can still feel those two, and I can still feel that they're there. I haven't gotten another scan because it's really, it's not conducive for natural healing. That amount of radiation, it's a lot of radiation for the body. So that's why I haven't done it. But I do get monthly blood tests, which count the cancer tumor markers in my blood. And after about 1.5 years, I finally got zeros, zeros, no cancer detected. For 4 months in a row, I got zeros. I started doing interviews. People, I shared my story on Facebook, and people were like, wow, I want to interview you. And so I started to do them. I did 2. And then my next blood test result didn't show a 0. I took that real hard. Even though it was just a tiny decimal, but I took it really hard. The whole narrative that cancer's so scary, it sometimes gets to me. So, I'll continue with my story. But anyway, the mango's mostly in. So now I'm going to add some cilantro. And the reason why I'm using this blender instead of my little NutriBullet is because I really want it to be smooth, and this blender does such a better job at smoothing everything out than the NutriBullet. So I put cilantro in there, and now here's a trick for anyone who might not know. I'm not going to put any fat or oil or nuts or seeds in it because, you know, I'm taking it real easy and I want to stay, you know, in a state of detoxification. But for the most part, for now, but for the most part, I'm just, you know, you have to ease your body in, and fats are harder to digest. So, and I'm not going to put salt in. I'm just, you know, easing myself in gradually. But I do want to put some celery in. So celery has natural sodium, natural salts in there. Another reason why I'm using this blender instead of my NutriBullet, because I want to make sure this is blended really well, because celery is pretty hard. So I'm going to just put basically one stalk in so it has like a nice natural salty flavor. Okay. And then let's add some of this onion, the scallions. So now I'll add more of the scallions to have a nice oniony flavor. I was thinking about doing onion powder, but might as well just use the actual onions when you have them. All right. And then I'm going to put some garlic in. So let's see here. Probably just one big clove. Take it easy, you know, because I'm not used to all these flavors. So I'm just going to make it kind of subtle. But that's good enough. One huge clove of garlic. Now I'm going to put in a lime. And I'm not sure if I want to add the second half yet, so I'll do a little taste test. So obviously it's not going to blend well unless I add a little water, but the trick is you don't want to add too much, so you add just as much as is needed to blend. Actually, I'll probably just add a touch. So this water system is Pristine Hydro. It was a recommendation by Lou Corona. If you're interested in it, reach out and ask. I'm an affiliate marketer for it, so it'll support me if you buy it, but it's the best of the best. It takes out everything bad, and then it cycles the water through all these natural stones and everything to re-add the minerals that you need. So I feel really blessed that I bought it. It's expensive though. Like most of the things I've been doing, lots of money involved. So yeah, just adding a little bit. Hopefully I didn't add too much. And let's see. I'm afraid it's a little too watery, but let's see, what can I do? Too watery. I shouldn't have added all that water. Let me do a little test. And this is so much dressing. This is going to be for like a few days. Oh my gosh. I mean, it tastes perfect to me because, you know, I haven't been eating. So it tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. I don't care if it's watery. But, you know, I do have these cilantro stalks. I might as well add them to just make the dressing a little thicker. And again, with this high-powered blender, it'll ensure that these get, you know, pulverized. So I'm not actually tasting stems. There we go. And what else can I do? That's about it. Maybe I'll add a little bit more onion. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this salad. What a reset you have when you fast. It's like a whole appreciation for everything. I mean, when I was water fasting, I felt so obviously weak. And well, the first 2 days I felt great, but then that night and then moving forward after that, I felt pretty weak. And it gave me a whole new appreciation for feeling regular, like feeling like energetic again. Like once I started eating soft fruit and starting to get calories, it took a little while, but once I started to feel like my regular self again, full of energy, I was just like so appreciative, so appreciative of it. Okay, not sure how much that thickened it up, but I'm calling it a day, and this is going to be good enough. We'll take one more little sample. Oh my gosh, it's so good! Okay, I'm a little too excited to eat this. But anyway, I wish there was a way to do a close-up here, but my salad and the dressing, obviously I'll save a lot of this for later. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's a little too watery. That's okay. Get my fork.